Hey lovies, it's your girl Nisha coming to y'all with a foundation video today. I know it's been a very long time since I did a foundation video, but it's Christmas Day and I did want to do like a little small beat face, if you will, and I wanted to use this foundation. The foundation that I'm going to use today is by NYX. It is not new, but it was one I was in Ulta. I saw it, I picked it up, and I was dying to try it. I did try it out on my face just to test the shade to show you guys what it looks like. It looks like this. I did try it on my face. It is like a smidget darker than me, but I am absolutely okay with it because I know how to correct that. But this is what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do a small little beat face. If you can see my eyeshadow, don't know how good my lighting is. It's janky, but it'll get better, okay? But yeah, I just did like a very neutral eye, and I'm gonna do my foundation. So if you see me looking down instead of looking up at the camera, I'm looking into the mirror. So I hope this whole little setup gets everything, and if not, you probably won't see this video. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking and jump right on into it. So my face has been primed. What I'm gonna do is take my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, loose finishing powder, and put that all over my face. I'm lying. I have prime, but I do want to use the Smashbox Photo Finish primer as well. So I'm going to put that on my face. And then we're going to go ahead and set with the powder. So again, if you see me looking down, it's because my mirror is right below the camera. And I really do like the way my skin feels with using this primer. My face has already been moisturized, and I primed with another primer, but then I found this and I was like, yes, I need that. So I'm opening the powder, and mine is in Deep, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. For one, keep all my oil at bay, because this is a hydrating primer. I mean a hydrating or glowy, dewy foundation, if you will. So I'm gonna put the powder all over my face, and then we will move into foundation. Now that that is done, what I would normally do is color correct under my eyes, but since I don't have a lot of time to do that, we're skipping that step, and I'm probably gonna regret it later. But I'm taking the foundation and I'm placing it on the back of my hand. And as you guys can see, it is a very thick foundation. Pay no attention to my hands. They are very freaking ashy. It is wintertime and my eczema is acting a pure donkey, okay? So I did like a pump and a half on the back of my hands. And I'm gonna take my Ultimate Blending Brush by e.l.f. and place this all over my face. Again, I already told you guys, like, it's darker than me, but I know how to make it work, okay? It looks very good. Like, it's a nice foundation. It has good coverage. And I kind of like the shade that I picked. Y'all, let me know. I do think it's like a shade darker, like a shade and a half darker. But I think I can pull it off. I think I can make this work. I really do. And now that all that is blended in, we're gonna go ahead and move into highlighting. And what I'm highlighting with is not really a highlighter per se. It gives me a little bit of lift, but it ain't like wham bam in your face concealer. I'm using the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer, and I love this. I do. I love it. I can go a shade lighter, but I think for the fall winter, this is gonna work. And I have mine in medium dark warm olive. I will swatch it next to this foundation and show you guys how that looks. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put it under my eye. And then I'm going to take my Shiseido Sinker Skin Invisible Silk Loose Powder, and I'm going to set underneath my eye and everywhere else that I use this concealer. I love this powder. Like, I love this powder to pieces, baby. It is like the best thing to set my under eye with. And it is like an invisible powder, but it gets the job done, honey. And I like it. And that is what we're looking like thus far. And I like it. So what I like to do at this point is do my contouring before I powder. I don't know how you do it. Do you powder and then contour, or do you contour and then powder? I do both, but I like how it looks when I contour and then like kind of powder over it and just mesh everything together. I like it so much better that way. So what I'm going to do is take my, do I want to take this one? Yeah. I'm going to take my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and I'm going to take the Sculpted one. The Sculpted one. I kind of like that one because it is very, very light. Because I don't want like a crazy contour, so I take that. Go right where I stopped the powder. Do y'all contour your jawline? Child, I love that part. I think that is like my most favorite part, is contouring my jawline and my nose. Like, I don't have a big nose, but girlfriend, when you snatch it, life be given. Okay, life be given. So I'm gonna take that same sculpting powder and go right down the bridge of my nose, in between where I put that powder. Right in between there. And then I'm gonna go into it a little bit more and contour around my forehead, because I realized I did not do that. I do not have a lot of forehead, but we just gotta make everything, you know, mesh together, if you will. And now that I have done that, what I'm going to do before I add blush and highlighter is go in with my Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder. And I think this one, I think it's right here. It's in the color Milk Chocolate. So I'm just going to take a big fluffy powder brush and go over that powder first, and then the rest of my face. This is what seems to work for me, and I like it. Okay, just a little bit of powder. We don't want to OD. We have more than enough powder on our face, okay? So, just in case a little bit of color was lost, which I don't think it is, but for extra purposes, because I'm just, you know, just a little bit extra, I'm going to take my Duo Contour Powder by Nicka K that I get from the local beauty supply store in the light color. And we're going to go right on top of that first contour to make her snatch and pop, honey. Okay? Just a wee bit. We don't want to be drag snatched. I mean, unless that's your thing. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my nose. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. And then what I like to do is take my pinkies and blend that contour color out, so my nose can look just a little bit more snatched, if you will. Okay, now I'm going to line my waterline with a black eyeliner pencil. Am I gonna take the same brush? No. I'm gonna take my powder brush and add my Nicka K blush. I love this orange blush, 2 pieces. NYX made an orange blush. I think it was called Cinnamon that I love to pieces. I don't know if they still make that. If they do, I need to find it. That was like my very first favorite orange blush. And Black Radiance Toasted Almond, that's like a brown terracotta / peach blush. I love that one too. I think it's Toasted Almond. So those are like my favorite blushes. So I'm going to take this. It looks very bright and scary, but I promise you, on top of your skin, it is gorgeous. Just gorgeous, poo. And I just dab just as like a little bit. And if I feel like I need more, I'll add more. But for right now, we're trying to keep things, you know, a little light. Just a wee bit light, okay? I'm going to take my Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Precious Petals. And I tell y'all, this thing is so cute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this one with the one out of the True Complexion palette whenever I find my brush. So taking the same brush I used for my contour, going in the highlight powder, and I like this one because it is very subtle. It's not like wham bam in your face. My favorite all-time highlighter is made by Becca. The Opal, in the color Opal. I love that one. Now I'm going into this one. This one can give you wham bam in your face, if you will. You see how that just went from eh to ooh? That's why I do it. But I just need to get Opal again and just be done with it. And then Opal just, you know, take things to a whole new level. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Precious Petals and go down the bridge of my nose. That is not a little bit, Donnie. That is not a little bit. But we can fix it. See how that works? We can fix it. And then the tip of my nose with Precious Petal. But we're gonna blend that out. Have everything not looking so harsh. And then we're gonna blend some more. And that is how we are looking. So what I'm going to do is find a lip. I don't know what I'm wearing, so I don't have a lip in mind right now. I'm going to find a lip, set my face, and then I will be back to show you guys the finished product. And I will probably add in a wear test, maybe. No promises. I'll add in a wear test to show you guys how it wears, how long I wore it, and if I really, really like it. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. So I am back to give you guys the wear test of this foundation. I've had it on since 11:30. It was about 11:30 this morning when I did my foundation. It is now almost 6:30. So that is a good little bit amount of time to bring to you the way this foundation looks. Now I have been out, I have been about, I have been at my mama's house, I have been eating. So excuse me. So the only con I would have about this foundation is that what I noticed, like right off the bat, I won't say right off the bat, I would say like an hour or so, I saw the foundation already settling into my smile lines. That is my biggest problem area. I haven't really found a foundation that does not settle into my fine lines, but this one settled rather quickly. Like more quickly than I would have liked it to. Like it was just too soon for it to be settling into my smile lines. I think I had it on for like an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour, and I hadn't been talking or anything, hadn't been smiling, but it just really did settle into my smile lines. Aside from that, the other con that I have with this foundation is, I don't know if you're picking it up or the camera is picking it up, if you can see, it does run a little bit more towards the olive side as it dries down. Now, I've had this foundation on for several hours. It still looks good. It still feels good. It's very, very lightweight. It's very breathable. But as the day progressed, I kept looking in the mirror and I'm just like, I'm looking a little green. I am looking a little warm olivey here. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? And that can be partly just on me and my part, because this foundation is too dark for me. It is like a shade and a half darker. I can go up a shade or two, and maybe that can help me. So maybe I will try that, because it is a very affordable foundation. It was $10. I think I got it from Ulta. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. Indigestion is kicking my butt, and my allergies flared up out of no freaking where. See, this is why I stay in the house. This is why I don't be going nowhere. Stepped outside and my allergies just went haywire. But yeah, it's $10. I got it from Ulta. I do like it. I do like the finish. I do like the wear, and I do like the way it looks upon my skin. But I just gotta find the right shade. Like, I don't know what's with me. Ever since I've been treating my skin, it's just been so hard to find like foundations that match me now. Like, this was never as big of a problem for me as it is right now. And I've tried high end, I've tried the lowest of the low ends. I'm just, I ain't in there. I'm not in their shade range. I feel like I am just not there. But that's neither here nor there. We are talking about this foundation. I do think it's worth a try. Do I think it's gonna be like a long wearing foundation? Absolutely not. For one, it says naturally radiant foundation. Most foundations that are radiant usually just, you know, have a tendency to pull out your oils, make you look very, very greasy, make you look very, very oily, and they just don't really last long, in my opinion. If you found one and it lasts long, could you let your girl know so I can try it out, please? Just let me know. And again, that's all I really wanted to say. It wears good, it looks good, it feels good. It's very, very affordable. As long as you find your right shade, you probably will love this foundation. I like it. I like it. I just need to find my right shade so I won't be looking all green because that ain't the thing. Okay, it's not. Again, I just wanted to come to you guys and give you guys a little wear test and let you guys know how it wears, how it looks, how it feels after you wear it. I like it. NYX Born to Glow, he did a good thing. I just really need to find my shade. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, lovies.